Hey there, I'm Dave from Dave's Simply the Best Dog Food. If your dog has gas, or if you want to feed the best food in the world, this is the food to give your dog. Let me tell you why. Dave's Simply the Best is made with chicken, rice, and here's the big deal, folks, egg. Egg is the perfect protein. And dogs don't worry about cholesterol, by the way. Egg is so digestible that the dog needs to eat a very small quantity to get full. If you look at the ingredient panel on Dave's Simply the Best, you'll notice a few things that are not in there. There's not lots of yucca and blueberries and peas and all kinds of stuff that looks great on the bag's label, makes it very sexy looking. There is only simple, high quality, very digestible sources of protein and carbs and fats that will make your dog A, not have gas, but B, the coat should be shinier, the eye should be brighter, and your dog, believe it or not, will live longer. But here's the key. The key is feeding the proper amount of food. Your veterinarian will agree with me. You'd rather have your dog on the slim side than the chunky side. They'll live longer, right? So here's the deal. Dave's Simply the Best is made with just those ingredients that are extremely digestible. Dogs get gas from eating food or stuff that's not digestible. That's how their system works. So the trick is keep the kids away from the dog, keep the neighbors away from the dog, and keep everybody else away from the dog with the between meal snacks, because the snacks can undo any good that either my food or any other food in the store can do for your dog. There's no sugar added, there's no salt added, there's none of the stuff that's bad for dogs. Everything that the dog needs for the system to work well is in my food. And here's what I learned when I had probably the world's foremost nutritionalist do this formula. He said to me, Dave, let's understand each other. What makes one food better than another is how digestible the food is. How much of the food goes right to the system? How much does the system absorb the nutrients? So all fancy labels, all this stuff don't mean anything if the dog can't digest what it eats. And that's the whole deal with my dog food, is that it's so digestible that the dog eats a small amount, but that's up to you again. Eats a small amount, lay off the snacks. You know, if you look at what's in the snacks, you'll pass out, and people say, well, they're low cal, but that's like, you know, you get a bag of Snackwells or something and you eat the whole bag because they're low fat and you're not going to get fat with them. So it's the proper diet, it's the exercise, and it's the Dave Simply the Best. And the key is, again, it's the egg. Now, who should have this food? Well, here's why it's what we call a life stage food. It's great for puppies because puppies need tons of easily digestible and readily available protein for that explosive growth and to fuel all the action when they get in those nutso moods and they're driving you crazy. So puppies need it. It's great for, I'll use the word of maintenance for a regular dog, because you're not giving the dog a ton of calories. If you feed it correctly, it's just getting the amount of calories it needs to maintain a healthy weight and a healthy system. So it's great for your middle-aged dog. And then you get to, and this is really an underserviced population, folks. Once your dog gets past 7 or 8, it needs a special diet. Think about this. As we get older, the muscles need help rebuilding, right? They don't want to waste away. The system is getting older. You need very easy to digest proteins to rebuild the muscle in the dog system. Egg. And how did I get this egg? This is a great story. All of you who have dogs can appreciate this. My dog, Elsa, let's see if I can do this without crying, who loved me more than any creature that was ever made in the world, got a kidney problem. So we take the Elsa to the vet. The vet says, you got to put it on a special kidney diet, low salt, low this, low that. And then he says, and I want you to give her an egg a day. So I said, okay, why do we give her an egg a day? And he said, you guessed it, egg is the perfect protein. So when I had this formula made and the nutritionist said to me, and it's going to be loaded with egg, I went, oh man, this is it. This guy actually knows what he's talking about. Now, there's one ingredient that I want to talk about in this food. It's corn, because some people may look at this and say, why is there corn in it? I asked the nutritionalist the same question, and his response was, finely ground corn is a great source of carbs. It's not protein. You got the egg and the chicken for protein. He said, if you can find a better source, we'll put it in. I've been doing this all my life. I can't find a better source for what I want to use the corn in. So we have corn in it. Because some snobs may say, why is there corn in it? That's it. If you have research to prove that there's something better, we'll change the formula tomorrow. So that's the deal with Dave's Simply the Best Dog Food. The gas should stop, right? The dog should live longer. I welcome you to go to your veterinarian, ask them about that. You can go to the website. It's davespetfood.com, because your veterinarian maybe has never heard of this food. Explain the chicken, rice, and the egg, and you know what? My guess is he or she will agree with me. Here's the only bad news I have. Are you ready? Sorry, ladies. Dave's Simply the Best Dog Food does not work for boyfriends or husbands. That's it. Thank you very much for watching.